Hi, YouTube. This is Mr. Tony's Hip Hop School, baby. Please like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Can you please like, share, and subscribe? This video is going to be about the greatest hype man ever in hip hop and probably music in general. But first, let me introduce you to my wife, Hip Hop. And she's singing right now, spilling some beautiful underground New York hip hop, 1994 to 1997 style, with E Brothers Funky Piano, which was out in 1995, straight from New York Underground, baby. Anyway, I was looking at this list of duos that I talked about in another video, and then I remember. Then I looked at another list, and I looked at groups, right? And then all of a sudden, I started thinking, damn, man, Public Enemy, I sure loved them. And I said, you know what? Other than Flavor Flav doing that stupid reality show he had, Flavor of Love, which I know a lot of y'all liked it, but man, for me, I hated it. But I said, you know what? Flavor Flav deserves a shout out. Flavor Flav is the greatest hype man. I don't care, man. He would have probably been a great. You know what they should have did with him sometimes, which he probably wouldn't have did anyway. Couldn't pay him enough. But at the Rucker Park, those basketball tournaments they have down there, he would have been. Get out of here. It's my cat. He would have been great at that. Especially when you had a bunch of NBA players down there playing. Because Flavor Flav, man. Oh, you know what else they could do? And I probably shouldn't even say this, but because I probably could make some money off this shit. But Flavor Flav should be he should have a Flavor Flav alarm clock. Because Flavor Flav would, first of all, also, instead of taking medicine for bipolar disorder, have Flavor Flav have some type of either a Flavor Flav like a Flavor Flav ringtone or Flavor Flav, I don't know, some type of recording of him just going, yeah, boy, and all his little sayings. Man, that would cheer you right up, man, just hearing him. I mean, my daughter loves Flavor Flav. And I'm talking about in the music, not just, I would never let her watch no Flavor of Love. I would never have her watching that bull crap. But I remember one time I played Fight the Power. Actually, I played a few of their songs, right? And like, especially when I'm driving, she'll always tell me, like, later on, she'll be like, I like that music you was playing earlier, or if we get in the car again, she'll be like, can you play what you was playing earlier? Or can you play what you was playing yesterday? So then I have to say, well, which one? And then she'll have to remember, like, some of the words in the song, but what she identified with Public Enemy was, yeah, boy, bass for your face. That, just little sayings Flavor would say, 911's a joke in your town. Like, little stuff like that, she can identify with when it comes to Flavor Flav. And she's only 7 years old. So, again, that goes into what I've been saying, that old school hip hop is one of the greatest music ever made. But anyway, Flavor Flav, shout out to Flavor Flav. First of all, he just was Like I couldn't see Public Enemy making music or doing a live show without him, man. I mean, that's how ingrained in their fabric he is, man. And I mean, that's like going to see EPMD without Eric Sermon or Paris. Like, one of them is missing. That's the same thing with Public Enemy. Oh, even though he was just a hype man, but that's how essential he was to the group. You know what I mean? I mean, their group was, I love them, man, but this is about Flavor, so I'm going to keep it about Flavor. But Flavor, plus, man, he made you laugh. And I know, like, when they did live shows, he kept the people's attention on the stage. I guarantee you that. Because he was just so animated, man. He was great, man. But nobody talks about him. That's why I like doing this, because I've always said that for years, that there's so many people in hip hop that nobody ever talks about. It's crazy. And Flavor is one of them. Even though, and see, a lot of his popularity comes from the dumb reality show he did. That's where a lot of his popularity comes from. Excuse me, folks. So, but see, for me, I know him as a hype man. My wife has, my hip hop wife has switched it to Native Tongues, Buddy, De La Soul. It's De La Soul, but it really is a song with Native Tongues in it. De La Soul, A Tribe Called Quest, Jungle Brothers, Moni Love. I think Queen Latifah was in Native Tongues. I think she was. I know she had Flavor Unit, but I think she was down with the Native Tongues. I might be missing somebody, but that's basically the gist of the Native Tongues. But anyway, hey, Flavor, you were the man. And you know, Flavor is like he's like 60-something years old now. He's about 62 maybe. He might be somewhere in there. And he's a Pisces, just like me. So shout out to Flavor. Shout out to Flavor. And I believe he's a March Pisces. But that's what this show is all about, man. This channel, excuse me. It's about preserving and honoring just these pioneers, these legends, these great people who have made this music that I love, old school hip hop. And Flavor Flav is part of this. And Flavor Flav deserves the recognition. He deserves praise. He deserves pat on the back, man. Shit, a job well done. My daughter's only 7 years old, and just listening to Public Enemy and hearing him on there, and then hearing a few of his songs, wow. And then when I showed her a video of a couple of their songs, Blat Al, that was it. So, Flavor Flav, not Flavor of Love, Flavor Flav. Public Enemy, Flavor Flav, we love you, man. Yeah, boy, bass for your face. His laugh, that nasty sounding